wonderful Librans, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of your love life. So it's going to be your general love reading for the week here. So pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. Okay, let's see. Okay guys, so the card that came out is hot and cold. Mixed signals, pull, push, whiplash. Okay. And what do we have on the bottom of the deck? We have love me, leave me, back and forth feelings, unstable affection. Wow. So it's kind of the same message here, right? Love me, leave me, and then hot and cold. Are you feeling very confused by someone or feeling very confused in a connection this week? There could even be something that you're a bit suspicious of. But it seems to me that you feel more invested in a connection than the opposing party, or you feel like you're giving to a connection more than you're receiving from it. With mixed signals, that's kind of giving me the energy of the Seven of Cups in tarot, where, you know, it does touch on mixed signals or emotional confusion. Right? So you could feel like this person is someone that you're having a hard time figuring them out, or some days you feel you know exactly what's going on in this connection, and other days you feel like you're very confused. So there could be like a lot of inconsistency here, whether it's in, you know, the communication, right? Or whether it's you're seeking some sort of reassurance but feeling you're not getting that. And with, you know, pull and push, it could be that when you're giving to this connection, this person is kind of like withdrawn. And when they are giving to this connection, there's something here that's causing you to question it because it's not as consistent as you would like it to be. So there definitely could be, you know, a pull and push kind of dynamic or energy here, or a runner chaser dynamic as well. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and we have the Fool card. It seems to me that this person is wanting some sort of a new beginning, but the Six of Pentacles could be when you're spreading yourself too thin, or you're giving to more than one situation where, you know, so if it's like this person is giving to another situation or it's their career, it could feel that they are neglecting the connection or relationship with you. But I'm getting a strong energy of someone, yes, they want a new beginning, but also they feel like they're spreading themselves too thin, or they have a lot on their plate. Okay, so I'm going to start off by seeing how you are being viewed this week. Seven of Cups, and I did say that the mixed signals, or it stated mixed signals on the hot and cold card, and it reminded me of the Seven of Cups in tarot. Well, what I see is someone trying to figure you out, but they can't really put a finger on how you feel. It could also be someone who is thinking of you this week, but they're also feeling like they caused some sort of confusion, or there was a lot of like mixed signals or back and forth energy between the both of you. Because the way that they're viewing you or the situation is they're very confused in the current moment. They don't really know what to make of it, or they're trying to make sense of the emotions, but it feels like there's a lot that's up in the air. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Let's see. The World card, okay. Followed by the Three of Pentacles in the challenge position. There could be physical distance between the both of you, okay? And for some of you, there's something pertaining to like online communication that this person is facing difficulty with. So like if this is someone, for example, that you communicate with online, maybe something was said. Okay, for others of you, for these two cards to pop up in the challenge position, it could also be some sort of like something that occurred, whether it's, I'm just getting something that occurred online, right? So there could be many things, whether it's subliminally, you know, hinting something at you, maybe some sort of truth came to light about this person for you through social media or through like some form of online platform here. I don't know why I'm getting that. That's very specific, but I do see that here. The other thing I will say is this is someone with the Three of Pentacles. They want to have a discussion or they want to work something out. But for those cards to come up in this position, that's what they're struggling with doing. Like it may be that they want to work together with you or they want to have some sort of a new start, but they don't feel entirely sure, or there's something else that they're giving to where it's creating distance between the both of you. For others of you, the World card and the Three of Pentacles could also be someone who travels for work. So like I said, if this is like a long distance union or this is just someone who travels for work frequently, they may feel like that's the challenge here, or that's what's leading to a lack of stability between the both of you. Okay, how are you viewing them? The Devil. Some of you could be dealing with the Capricorn. Do you feel that you're having a difficult time disconnecting from this person, but you know that they're not the one for you, or you know that there's something that feels very toxic about it? Even if you see the potential in, this person altering something or changing as an individual here, I think that with the Devil, there's definitely something here that's not working and you're aware of it, but it also seems very difficult to give up on this situation, or this is someone that you feel very, very deeply for. This could be a very intense connection where you haven't really experienced anything like this before, right? So all those factors could be playing a large role in where, or as to why you still feel connected to this person. But I think you're also acknowledging that you're acknowledging the unhealthy patterns, or there's something that this person is doing that you feel like it's not serving you. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles followed by the Sun card, Leo energy in your feelings. You're receiving some sort of clarity when it comes to a higher level of commitment. So I can read this a couple of different ways. It could be, a higher level. If you were in a higher level of commitment with this person, you could be receiving clarity on maybe where things went wrong or why they did. For others of you, a truth could be revealed where there is something else that this person is committed to, or something else that they're giving their energy to. So it could be a bittersweet feeling where you feel you've received the clarity, but you also feel like that's not something that you were hoping for or expecting, because you are, we have the Ten of Pentacles and Sun card in your feelings, but you're viewing them in the Devil energy, which means there's something here that they're doing, right? So it's like, it could be like destructive behavior or an internal battle, something they're facing, or it's a situation that they're tied to and you're aware of it, or you're acknowledging it, where it's like, I feel very connected to this person, but I don't think they're in a position to give me their undivided attention, or finding out that they were in another situation is something that really, caught me off guard, or it's something that I was not expecting. We have the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Ten of Wands could be read as like an ending after something beginning to feel very one-sided or feeling very burdened by something. But with the Nine of Swords, I also see that this could be a week where you're a bit stressed out about this, ending here. You're feeling like you are giving more to this connection than you're receiving from it. And I think even if you are withdrawn or detaching, you're still kind of facing the emotions and you're still thinking about this person pretty frequently. But here's what I will say, guys. The Nine of Swords, right? It could also be a strong energy of you being in your own way, or, feeding into pessimistic thoughts, or thinking about something so frequently that you believe it to be true, but it's not. So just be wary of the thoughts that you're thinking, because there are illusions or something that could appear to be real or true that is not actually the truth. Right? This could just be a very, very anxious energy that you're in, or a lot of worry surrounding this connection, but it could also cause you to have clouded thoughts. So we have the Queen of Cups clarifying the World card, and we have the Ten of Swords clarifying the Three of Pentacles. This person feels like they betrayed you or disrespected you in one way or another. They can sense that you're hurt. What's interesting is the Ten of Swords is clarifying the Three of Pentacles. So this person has a lot of doubt when it comes to working something out with you. Whether they feel like that's not realistic, or they specifically feel that you are very hurt by them, where you will not, sympathize towards their situation, or you will not open up your heart to this person again, because they are viewing you as hurt, or they've betrayed you in one way or another. The Queen of Cups, again, clarifying the World card, could be, I want to express how I feel. I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. But there's a part of them that feels like there's so much that has been said and done where they don't know if they could reverse the effects of that. They could be reevaluating past decisions, but I'm more specifically getting, Libra, that this person is rethinking how they would communicate with you in the past. And there is a strong energy of either wanting to take their words back or wanting or wishing they had said something in a different manner. Okay. So in their feelings, we have the Nine of Wands, a very guarded energy, someone who feels very upset, but there's also a discomfort when it comes to opening up. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. They're working on themselves or they're working on their stability. It's someone who feels like they need to be isolated or choose themselves for quite some time. Judgment and the Seven of Swords. Wow. So this person feels guilty, or they are being reminded with the Judgment card of their wrongdoings or the role that they played in the suffering that's currently occurring here. And I feel like they're facing it head on, and it's causing them to feel very isolated or alone, but they're not running from it. The Judgment is also a strong energy of it could be when someone is leaving their old life behind or the past version of themselves to move towards something new, or some sort of internal growth that's going on here. But with the Seven of Swords, I think that they really feel guilty about their actions, and that's what's triggering this breakthrough. Even if it's something they avoided thinking about in the past, it's hitting them full throttle in the now. So Seven of Swords, the Temperance, wanting to make peace with the past or make peace with what they feel guilty about. So even if this person is communicating with you and there's some sort of a guard up, they feel like they want to apologize or they want to make peace with what has occurred. But I will say that they feel some of these issues are things they need to deal with on their own. With the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, that could be a very independent energy, or just taking accountability for things that occurred because of you or because of their own actions. So we have the Magician followed by the Seven of Wands and the potential outcome. There's a very guarded energy here, I will say that. This is someone who could be manifesting to restore balance in this connection, or, striving for a new beginning. But with the Seven of Wands, there's also an energy if there are either very clear boundaries that are placed between the both of you, or they feel like there are boundaries that you've placed where they're able to communicate with you, but only to an extent. The Magician being clarified by the Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands, Six of Swords. They want to apologize. Knight of Cups, apology, and Six of Swords is moving to calmer waters. So what I see is someone who feels guilty and they want to take accountability for it. They want to take accountability for it. They want to own up to it. They don't want to just not say anything about it or completely avoid it. And they feel like that would help them feel more at ease when it comes to the situation. They're not proud of their actions, so they want to apologize and admit to them is what I'm seeing. They feel like it's not something they could suppress and just move away from. Bottom of the deck, I wish I could take back my words, and I'm pretty sure I said that a couple minutes ago as well. Like someone who wishes they communicated something differently to you, or they could quite literally, take back what they said to you in the past. Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah. And I do feel like the emotions are, again, very intense. We have the Queen of Cups. We have, we also have the Nine of Wands there. Like it's, a Nine of Wands could be someone who's guarded, but there's still some sort of fight left within them. It's someone who's still very determined. And I think this is stemming from a space of guilt, really, with the Six of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Swords, wanting to admit to something, like I said. And then it says, I wish I could share my good news with you. So there could be a change that has taken place for this person that you're not aware of. I want you back. And I think that's why they're coming back around with an apology, Knight of Cups. And then it says, I feel you even though we are apart. So there definitely could be some form of telepathic communication between the both of you. Okay. So that is what I'm getting for you guys this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.